Alright, so it's time for my pickup video of the week, and it is late. Yes. Been busy this whole week, so that's why this and all the issue 1 reviews, and even the new show is late, which I did record on time though. But I've been busy, wasn't able to do it, haven't even been able to do the update video, might try and do it tonight / tomorrow, probably tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, pickup video, biggest pickup video probably I've done ever, like in general for stuff that came out. Did get 2 back issues, one of which you see up here in front. And yeah, let's just get on this. If dog barks in the background, don't worry about it. The United States of Murder, Inc., issue number 1. If you want to check out the reviews for this stuff, I'll try and leave a link in the description, assuming I remember. But yeah, really, really good. Like I mentioned in all of my issue 1 reviews, sorry about the glare. I'm trying to fix that for next week. Need more lights and stuff. But yeah, United States of Murder, Inc., go check it out. It's awesome. I'm like, don't even, like, I mean, watch my review, but if you want to see the art inside. But other than that, really good. Definitely recommend it. Also picked up Trees finally. Remember to ask about it while I was at the store. Got it. Did a review on it if you want to check it out. Same thing with Uncanny X-Men Special. Number 1 review is up. Wildfire issue number 1 review is up. And Red City issue number 1 review is up. Along with Original Sins issue number 1 review. Let's not talk about that. That was just, yeah. Anyways, stuff for this week to talk about. Future's End, issue number 6, and I've decided to sadly drop it. Not enough Batman Beyond for me. I will get the trade, but not enough Batman Beyond, and too much Frankenstein and other characters that I really don't care too much about, especially the bad guy. I really don't care for him. Like the whole thing, that like the whole story for it isn't bad, but I just don't care. And yeah, it's like I'll get the trade just because of Batman Beyond, but I will not be spending money to get every issue as they come out anymore. So done with Future's End, unless I read like a really good review on like, oh, there's so much Batman in this one issue, I'll get it. Anyways, next up we have the Bombshell cover for Superman and Wonder Woman here. And I stopped reading Doom, the Doom storyline for Superman. I'm just going to get it in trade. This ties into it. It was a good tie-in. I really did like it. Stuff going on with Superman, trying to control his transformation. But since I haven't been reading it, I'm like 2-3 issues behind. Not 100% sure what's going on. But other than that, good. Liked it. And that cover. Awesome. Next up, this actually what should have been on top. For worst thing of the week, New Avengers. It's like another tease. It's like, you know, like the last issue ended with them looking like they were finally going to fight these guys. Well, this issue actually ends with them looking like they're actually going to go at it finally. It's just this series is dragging on and on and on, and the only thing keeping me from not stopping to get it is I really want to find out how it's going to end. Basically, the Avengers go and confront these people from the other Earth and talk to them, and things don't go well. Other than that, it's just seriously another filler issue, and it's just freaking like end already. Like, just get to the point. That is a dog barking. Like I said, don't worry about it. Avengers Undercover, issue number 5. Not liking it as much as the Avengers Arena, but the ending of this with Nico, her story, freaking amazing. If you read Runaways, you know what's going on. It's freaking awesome. So definitely recommend it if you read Runaways, read the Avengers Arena. Definitely read Avengers Arena and then read this. I do actually really like it, and especially with that ending. Basically, bad guy on cover, forgot his name, makes an offer to the kids to join the bad guys, and he gives them 24 hours and lets them go around the city to see what they want to do. And yeah, definitely good. Definitely gonna keep getting that. Next up, Batman Eternal, which there was that one bad issue that made me consider dropping it, and this kind of, you know, it's getting better. We see more of the girl that Batman was with last issue. Spoiler alert, I'm not going to say what it is, but there's spoiler alert, that's why I'm not saying her name, but if you read it, you know. A lot of Mr. Pig and his army back here, and basically Falcone has kidnapped Batgirl. Batman needs to try and save her. Pig shows up and does stuff, and more of Stephanie Brown. Can't wait for her thing. Like, I can't wait for it to reach the point where the preview we saw in the Batman actual series that preview from Batman issue, whatever it was. Can't wait for it to reach that point. And we also kind of get a glimpse to see that there might be something more evil out there. So, yeah. Next up, Justice League United. Again, bombshell cover. Didn't get issue 0. I just realized that, like, last week or something, that there was an issue 0. This is issue 2, and it's still really good. I really like Green Arrow in this. Green Arrow and, I forgot the other person's name. I think that is a cat. So once again, I apologize. 4 noises in the background. Stuff's going on back there. But yeah, good, funny. They explain what's going on with Lobo and Hawkman, kind of. Not the Hawkman part, not the Lobo part, but what all the kidnapped people are for. Kind of creating this super thing. Everybody's transported to a planet. It's good. Recommend it. It's a new series. We're only 3 issues in. So maybe check out the first 2 issues, and if you like it, keep getting it. If you want, it's I believe it's a $3.99 comic, so that kind of sucks, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to drop it just so I can get it in trade. But if I do, I will definitely get it in trade no matter what, because it's really, really good. Next up, Captain Marvel issue 4. Still really loving this series, still funny. Captain Marvel's kind of put on trial, like they're trying to figure out if she's here to hurt or help the people who have been left on this planet to kind of die. She comes up with a plan to like make another world for them to inhabit, but they need parts, and then they get robbed, and she kind of goes looking for the people who robbed them on her own ship with a few of the people from the planet who trust her. And it ends with kind of the beginning of issue 1. So we've finally gone full circle, and yeah, really good. Definitely recommend Captain Marvel. Really well written and drawn. Awesome stuff. Let's move on to All New X-Men with, I'm not going to say much about it, but they explain the Brotherhood, kind of like their plans and stuff, the future Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, and kind of how they survived. So they explained it really good. Good issue. Doesn't advance the present story much, so that's the only bad thing I have to say about it, but does explain everything. All the questions from last issue are explained here, so that's good. So still really liking All New X-Men. Still going to keep getting it. Awesomeness going on to the Amazing Spider-Man Learning to Crawl, and we are no longer in the between from Amazing Fantasy and Amazing Spider-Man #1. Now we're actually going through like a few things that happened in the first few issues, including the Vulture, which I don't remember if he's like the 3rd villain he sees. I know that I believe it's Lizard is like his first main. No, is it Lizard? No. Is it Vulture #1? I think it is Vulture's first villain. But it goes through Vulture and Fantastic Four. We see it from the perspective of the kid who's kind of obsessed with him and tries to hire him. And it's a little ridiculous. That other guy looks like he's going to become like kind of a villain or something, which I've been suspecting since the issue #1. And yeah, a lot of Peter talking to his counselor and Spider-Man learning to do stuff. It's actually really good, and I really like that it's still drawn. Like, if you can see, it's Peter. He's drawn the way he was back then, just cleaner. It's good. Like, it's actually really good. I actually thought it was just going to be another origin story. It isn't. It's actually really good, and I do highly recommend it. Next up, The United States of Murder, Inc. issue #2. We advance with the freaking kind of like big ending from issue 1, like revealing these FBI agents and stuff. Yeah, really good. Don't want to talk too much about it, but I highly recommend it. Drawn really well, written by Brian Michael Bendis. Just, it's good. It's really good. Yeah, just take it from me. It's really good. I really liked it. Mafia story going on here. A lot of like, we don't know who to trust and stuff. And yeah, really good. Definitely recommend it. Top 3 right there. That's actually #3. #2 being Starlight issue #4. And I'm actually really surprised that Mark Miller has made it to issue #4 this fast of Starlight, considering Juniper's Legacy isn't even that far. I think it just released issue #4. But yeah, Starlight, really good. I cannot recommend this one enough. Get it. The main guy here got captured, and we get to look at the Rebel base. We get a little background story on the kid who brought him there. And yeah, just really good. Highly recommend Starlight. One of the best things I've been reading since it started. Awesome stuff. That's the variant cover, by the way. And lastly, Shudder issue number 3. I do not like the theme they're going for the covers. I'm gonna say that right now. Other than that, really good. The first thing we see is kind of like, it looks like they were going, there's this Nickelodeon show from back in the day, I don't remember what it's called, but it had like a worm that drove inside a Apple car and this cat, and they kind of like make fun of it in the first page with it looking a lot like it. There's a cat who's a police officer. Instead of a worm, I don't remember what it was, but it was in like an Apple type car thing. So kind of funny that they did that. Basically, again, I'm bad with names, but main girl gets attacked at home and decides we get a background story of her friend, which makes me questioning her friend, kind of, but yeah, they attack, and they decide it's time to go home, and yeah, there's stuff going on there. It's really good. Do I recommend more than Starlight? It's hard to say. They're both really good stories. Don't want to say too much, but definitely check out both of these series. That's all I've got to say. Check out both of these series, even these three. Just, if you're looking for a new series and you haven't picked up any of these, I'd say get the issue number 1. Read it. All 3 of them, really good. United States Murder Inc., Starlight, Shudder, really good stuff. Highly recommend them. Anyways, that is my pickup video for this week. Hopefully next week things will be back on track. There will hopefully be no glare right here and stuff. Anyways, update video coming soon, hopefully, and stuff. So yeah, if you have any comments, go ahead, leave them down there. Hit the like button if you want. Subscribe for more stuff, and I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.